はい、今回もエルデンリングやっていこうと思ってます。今回から2週目ですね。NPC イベントやってないやつとかが結構あるので、その辺をちょっとやっていこうかなと思ってますね。洞窟とかもアイテム関係はある程度1周目で取ってるので、この辺のツリーガードとかも2本目の武器が欲しいとかいう時はやりますが、基本的にはもう無視していこうかなと思ってますね。
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little? I am Carly. I am of a nomadic selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness. It's only tarnished like yourself. Let's say you're a very welcome.
この辺は持ってますもんね。この辺ももう買えないですし、特に買うものはないんですが、この辺は買っててもいいんですが、一応もうトレントは呼べるので、夜にしてもラには出てこないのかな。それかメリナが出てくるまで出てこなかったっけな。特に最初は出てこなかったっけな。とりあえず行ってみますか。で、休むとメリナが出てくるはず。
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you. to the foot of the Erd tree.
取引する。
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share them with me.
できませんけどね。これでOK ですね。位牌も呼べるよね。ラニはどうなるんだろう。まあここで出てきてもっていうとこですよね。霊呼びの鈴はもう持ってるので、あ、一応出てくるんだ。
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
呼んでいる。
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
位牌か。まあ持ってます
'Tis a
ね。
bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erd tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
一応もらうんだ。
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
なるほど。一応ここでも出てきましたね。
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me. What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes, I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave, told not to come back, not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
僕のイベントですね。アリコの。
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right. I'm
海岸の洞窟か。ここですね。メリナと話せますね。
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, a demigod, if the rays of grace and the elder as an ally, pray that you are to face the...
で、ここにローデリカがいますね。
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken, their legs taken, even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
一応ローデルカもバレーと合ってるみたいですね。
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
クラゲの位牌ですね。
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see. Tell them I love them. Finally getting the hang.
とりあえずローデリカはこれで OK かな。で
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
わからない。
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. to a good tarnished like you.
話
There's
を
a
する。
myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself.
まあ一応全部持ってるのは持ってるけど、まあいいかな。
Floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
ベルナール、火山間にいたベルナールですよね、これがですね。兜してない姿はここでしか見られない。結構思ってたよりも若いですよね。
There you are. Not floating your boat, eh? Well,
それでベルナールは OK と。
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
で、
Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ah. Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
勇者の肉塊ですね。
Once again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle. I've heard there's...
よし、これでアレキサンダーはとりあえずいいかな。絵画ですね。入り口はどこだったっけな。 か。メッセージが邪魔だな。よし。いった。で、あれ祝福、あれでね。で、ここを開けて、で、魔術師セレンですね。
Tarnished, are we? I am Selen, a source. Why are you here? Ah, a yen. Well, your aptitude does appear, but one must choose one's masters. I was exiled from the as a reviled. Do you still wish?
それでもよい。
Well, you are very well. You are now my prot. But I refuse to coddle. Anticipate grievances.
どれか学んだ方が良かったっけな。
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole when it comes to magic. So, to become it now.
とりあえずメリナとまた話せるな。
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
そういえばメリナの手にやけどの跡みたいなのがありましたね。
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson?
とりあえずいいのか。そうしたら一度廃墟の方に行って狼の声を聞かないといけないんだよな。この遠吠えでいいのかな。
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back.
遠吠えについて。
The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must still be skulking. I know. Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this. Oh, don't fret. I just have an inkling the two. There are others of my people who yet survive in these. If the mood takes you and you meet one, my people, wanderers, which is why we cannot settle. But thanks to that, I think this makes us. Kill your people, the Tarn. Perhaps you don't need to hear this. See that no harm comes. We have a saying. We lament not your solitude. Expect but. If anyone dares harm, that is our code. So it's just the way we are. Deeply. Goodbye for now.
これでもう一度この辺祝福、ここが一番近いのかな。これで森の廃墟に来て指鳴らしイベントリに入れてたっけ。違う。これで指鳴らしかな。これを使うとよかったはず。ガオって言いましたね今。これで OK のはずなんだよな。
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is not in need of a
はい、ここですね。海岸洞窟、張り子のイベントで来る必要性があるとこですね。
What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh. What?
で、ここのボスを倒さないといけないですね。あれ？人場を呼べるのか。でボスかな。全滅させないとダメなんだ。他にもいる？もう一人いるな。こっちか。 これでイベントアイテム縫い針が手に入りますね。
Oh, what are you doing here?
これで縫い針を渡す。
You got it back for me. What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was... I always wanted to be just like Sweet. Then I... Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like... Then I suppose... Thank you. You're very... I always want... Then...
で一回休めばよかったっけな。あれいなくなっちゃったの。
Wait. Well, you're back.
ブライブについて。
Then you met Blythe, did you? Wonderful. I'm glad I pointed you in his direction. He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg. I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another. Goodbye for now.
で絵画の場所がここになりますね。絵画を持ってる状態でその絵の場所に行くとああいう風に霊体が現れます。でアイテムに変わりますね。この位置ですね。ここで、ユラですね。この位置ですね。ユラがいましたね。
Ah, you must be the new tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a gill lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Don't be.
で次ですね。はい、ここで D ですね。ここで初めて会います。で、この先の、何だったかな、呼び水の村に行くと、船がいますね。で、シノネを手に入れるっていう形ですね。いますね、あそこに。どこ行った？で船を倒すと 死の根ですね。と民兵スケルトンがもらえますね。そうすると D がここに移動します。
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
で、紹介を受け取る。
Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my... I've spotted the mark of this centipede, an ill-omened symbol that someone or something must be. What is it? The map indicates where it will lead you to Garank. What is it? The map indicates it will lead you to Garank.
で、マップを開くと、ここに赤いマークがついてますね。転送門。で、この転送門に入ると、ここですね。獣の神殿に行きますね。まあ、先にちょっと行ってみましょうかね。はい、転送門のところにやってきましたね。まあ、この第三マリカ教会のもうすぐ近くですね。で、入ってみます。はい、そうすると、ここですね。ここに飛ばされます。お、メリナが出てきた。
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
ちょっと待って。先に獣の死体に会いたいですね。で、ここで死の根を出す。
I smell it. Death feeding me. Tarnished. Bring more I shall grant thee. Feed me.
で、聖印をもらいます。
I shall grant thee. Feed me.
で、まあ、とりあえず、グランレはこれでいいですね。死の根を見つけたら持っていくっていう形ですね。まあ1周目全部集めてるので、まあ2周目は死の根は別にいいのはいいですね。やらなくても。で、円卓に行きましょうか。そうしたら。
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
はい、円卓に着きましたね。
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the round. I teach, income, and explore the sea so that one day, ensuring order. By the way, you do. Wonderful. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a well. What do you say?
まあこの辺の祈祷はもう持ってますね。
May the golden order.
You've met Geraint, I take it. Then, owing to our duties shared, we are now. I think you've earned the power of the Golden Order. I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land following only the guidance of those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth, and so it is the vermin must be.
で、ホス。
Hello.
こいつですね。
You must be new here. I'm, well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
こいつのイベントができなかったんですよ
Be sure to tell me
ね。
if you meet her. She's a servant to me. She's been my I've lost count of them, honestly. Be sure to tell me she's a servant to me. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number of times I've honestly.
Greetings, great I am circumstance, great champion. Perhaps you might doing so will grant me the. And you, do you think it will? Where I come from? Ah. You. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I...
で、もう一回かな？もう一回抱かれると済むのかな？
I am pleased. Would you like the blessing? Would you like to? Now.
いや、まだ済まないよね、フィアのイベントは。
You are so.
ああ、密かな
I
話。
was known as a deathbed companion. After I received, I lay to do so. But before I could bear the no, I was awakened. Pray, despite all that, I so please. Then good day to you, my dear. I am pleased. Would you like the blessing is would you like to be now? You are so. Then good day to you.
うん、これで大丈夫みたいですね、フィアは。 で、
You're a new fan, nomad. Lay out your own.
ヒューグですね。
I see you've noticed. Nothing special. I'm trapped by the hole. That's all there is to it. No. Zamri, well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, well, despite my differences, the weapons get stronger. Besides, it helps me forget.
で、ヒューグはとりあえずいいですね。まあここの石鹸の鍵は武器がもらえるだけだったかな。まあもう行く必要性はないですね。で、まだここは開かないですね。鈴玉はなくなってますね。ですね。あ、こんなとこにいたの、ヒデオ。全然知らなかった。
This is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down
いや、
your
いたか
guard.
な。
Allow me a word of adieu, or a mere visitor to the house guest. Remember your place.
ああ、いましたね。
There's nothing left to say.
開かないよね。まあ、円卓はとりあえずこんなものかな。で、この下行ったら侵入があるけど、それはやる必要性はあるのかな。特になさそうな感じはしますけどね。今回は、この辺で終わりたいと思います。序盤だからかもしれないですが、結構イベント量が多いというか、結構カットして編集したんですが、ボリュームがすごいですね、やっぱり。まだやることは結構あるんですよね。まあ、この辺だけですもんね、まだ。まあ最初だからかな。ということで今回はここまでにしたいと思います。まあ次回も引き続き、NPC イベントメインでやっていこうと思います。それではご視聴ありがとうございました。